Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to BucknGames and you're watching Death Stranding 2 on the beach. So we're continuing our mission from the previous episode. This is also going to be a complete walkthrough of the latest, the tech upgrades that we get from different facilities. So I'm going to be just like the previous episode. I'm obviously going to be traveling from one facility to another and delivering and recovering the cargo, and obviously I'm going to be fast forwarding each and every journey because instead of completely cutting out, I just don't want you guys to not follow what I do. So I just want to give you a guide, like which path do I take, how do I drive so that the cargo always gets an S rating, because that is also my motto. Like each and every delivery will obviously get an S rating, not an A, not a B, definitely not a C, but an S rating, because the more S rating you get per delivery, the less deliveries you will be likely needing to take in order to reach the 5 stars. And the goal of my mission is to reach at least a teeny tiny bit of 5 stars for each and every facility in Australia, and obviously I'm going to be going back to Mexico later on. So in this way we will get all the equipments that is needed. Currently we have arrived at the architect, so let's quickly make the delivery and let's see how much we get. Currently it's pretty low because I just unlocked him. It's only one cargo. I hope to get at least 1 star. I mean, I already got 1 and I think 1.5 or something like that, but
glad you can make it. I'll need a moment to review order data, so sit tight. Now that is a lot more cargo than I was expecting.
So it is the 3 stars.
I really appreciate your assistance. I'd like to share this new function with you.
Okay, useful somehow, but I don't care. I have to get at least 5 stars. Not completely, but at least touching the 5 stars.
Here's something that should enable your PCC device to build structures more quickly. I've refined all the important processes. I wanted to see if I could use my skills to do something constructive, you see. Anyway, come back soon. I like the company. Order completed.
So as you can see, we already had 2 stars of the architect and now we got 3. In this way, if I get an S rating, it will be easier for me to get more stars with fewer deliveries, and that is my objective. And around all these facilities that I haven't reached the 5 stars yet, I'm gonna be doing that. Not complete 5 stars, but just barely touching it, which is like if you consider in a rating amount, it will be like 4.1 or at least like that. Because if I get more than a complete 4 stars, then it will be enough to get all the equipments that they are going to give me. A complete 5 star only gives about the hologram of the owner of that facility, so that I can place them in any structures when I create. Like if I suppose create a generator, then I can place his hologram. So it is not worth it for me. And regarding like you have to do so many deliveries just to get to complete 5 stars, it's definitely not worth it. But 4.1 is what I'm actually looking for. That's more like it. Here I think we already had more than 4.1, but still I came back because I do have a lot of cargo.
Welcome. I just need 1 moment to review order data. I see you found a missing cargo of mine, and there I thought it had been lost for good.
We are so close to 5 stars, but I don't even bother doing it. Maybe after
See you again.
yeah, maybe after I beat the game, I will be trying to get 5 stars in all the facilities. Maybe there is a trophy or something like that. But definitely there will be a trophy, I think, because so much hard work getting all the facilities to complete 5 stars. There should be a trophy. I don't know about that, but I'll see that once I beat the game, not while I'm playing the game. But 4.1 star is my goal, so that I can have all the equipments. Especially some of these facilities has tremendous equipments, like when you, especially in the mountain regions. So we are going to the pizza chef because we have some orders left. I already reached 4 stars, but since I have more orders, might as well just deliver them. That's something. Only one order, so yeah. Oh, he's cooking. He didn't even notice I was here.
Well, well, I see that you've returned. Wait while I check the orders. How did you make the trip here so quickly? I must learn your secret.
Just a little bit and we could have had the 5 stars. Still not enough.
Behold, Sam, an extra special pizza for you. Make sure to eat it while it's still piping hot.
But he took out one slice. Just could have given me the full pizza. What is this? He's playing Pac-Man or something. Yeah, I thought so.
You again. Until next time.
Order completed. Well done.
So he has so many orders for us, but I guess I can do some of them, especially for the architect, because he's pretty low. I haven't even reached the complete 4 stars yet. And this looks like a BT area. Yeah, so many BTs crawling. I guess we'll have to fight them. So he's one of the mini bosses, I think. Yeah, he's a mini boss. I have to kill him before he damages my vehicle. I cannot allow him that. I have so many cargos inside. I remember when I started playing the game and when I first came to Australia, this was very, very scary to me, this particular type of BT. Right now I can just take him out as if he's just another thug. That's funny, you know, the more you play this game, the more skills you can get. This game is pretty unique. It is a mixture of action, adventure and horror game. The horror element is definitely there. And it also feels a little bit like the Souls games because the bosses are big. It's not that difficult, but still I prefer to get an S rating, so I would say the boss fights are a little bit difficult if you plan to get an S rating all the time.
Thanks for doing your thing in this weather. Accessing order details now. How can I not sing your praises when you bring me this much? It's way more than I expected.
Not enough. I thought I could have just reached 4.1.
Gotta watch your step when the weather's this bad. Be careful.
Anyway, so let's move out, and we have plenty of orders to go. Make a quick save so that nothing gets ruined. You can see the number of orders, lot of recovery, lot of delivery, so many destinations, and none of them are close by. The biggest issue is actually not able to fast travel, because if you do, then you will get the Magellan delivery rating, which I do not, obviously do not want that. To lower the amount of likes I get. So this is a BT area that we came across earlier, I think. So many BTs, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I think even more. Yeah, 2 more over there, so 7 BTs. All of them are watchers. I hate the watchers because they are pretty strong. Again that guy, so he's gonna be taken out like just like that. 1 or 2. Just don't hit my car. Come after me. Don't disappear. Come up. Oh, he ran away. I feel a lot stronger seeing the reactions of these BTs. Like, I mean, 7 of them were there. All of them just disappeared because that mini boss appeared. This is one way to just take them out all at once. Just go after them. So we are out of the BT region, safe and sound. I think a big BT is on our way. I don't want to face any boss battle right now, so let's just go and deliver our cargo. I have a very bad experience in this particular region because one of the giant BTs actually damaged my vehicle. That resulted in damaging my cargo, and I wasn't able to get an S rating. I got an A. I went outside, but it kept coming after me. I didn't like it, so I always try to get out of the car as fast as I can. I'm in the off-roader. I like to call it my car because it is like a car with less protection. So I'm currently gonna go after the data scientist. So let me know any games if you guys have in mind that you would like me to play along with Death Stranding, because Death Stranding came out like 2 months now, but I still couldn't finish it because it's just too massive, and I like to cover each and everything in this game. That is what I'm doing right now. I could just go after the story, beat the game and be done with it, but I want to complete the game. I'm not one of those guys who goes after everything. So you had more than 4.5 stars. I mean, more than 4 stars. Now we have 4.5 or 4.4. Anyways,
Order completed.
it wasn't necessary, but the reason I took it because I have some orders. Maybe some facilities are there, like the data scientist, the pizza chef. I really like these facilities, so I will be getting 5 stars on some of them. But the facilities in the mountain regions are very difficult. You cannot take your off-roader, and walking in the snow is very difficult. It takes a lot of time. Then we have to finish chapter 9 and then we'll be locked into the story until we beat the game. That is what I've heard, and that is the reason I'm trying to hustle all the way and finishing like all the facilities to at least 4.1 before I continue with chapter 9. Also, let me know, do you like this style of Death Stranding to walk through, or I just fast forward these car rides, or would you want me to completely skip them? Because I think the fast forward actually helps for the people who are actually interested in following me and completing the walkthrough. So we are at the ghost hunter right now, so let's deliver some cargo.
There you are. Did you see my post on the SSS? Concerning rumor is doing the rounds. There's a chance someone might be hurt. So I'm pouring all my energy into getting to the bottom of it. I apologize in advance for being AWOL over the next little while. This work demands focus. And again, if you were willing to lend a hand, we'd probably figure this thing out way faster. If you're interested, you'll find the details by checking the sub-orders on this delivery terminal.
Thank you for your service. Proceeding to order confirmation.
Oh, so it didn't even increase. What the?
Your current order grade.
Not even a complete 3-star. I guess I'll have to take the order that he has requested.
Order completed.
Maybe then I'll get a 4-star at least. Let's see. But before that, I'll have to make a quick save. There's a investigation mission, like where the cry of a baby is coming from in the forest. So I'll also take some of the equipments like a thought cannon because the forest fire is there. Maybe we'll need it. May not be that I may not need it at all. Oops, I got stuck there on the bridge, but anyways, we're not that far. I mean, we're actually far, but since I'm fast forwarding this video, it will be easier for you guys to follow. We have to cross. This fire isn't that dangerous. A lot of space is there to drive by.
Wait, did you hear that voice just now? Where did it come from?
I'll have to scan the terrain. I think it's coming from here. Yeah. Behind this rock.
So it was actually a lyre bird, the source of our mysterious voice. Well, let's take it where it needs to go.
Alright, so let's head back to the ghost hunter. I think ghost hunter or ghost runner. Anyway, so let's head back to the ghost hunter It was just a bird. Not a big deal. So, and we crafted, and I crafted that dark cannon for no reason, because I could just easily drive through this fire. This forest fire isn't that dangerous as the previous one when we first came to Australia. That was a very dangerous forest fire. This one is just a bare minimum. Okay, so let's see how many stars we can get after completing this order.
You got to the bottom of things, have you? Let me review the order. Long last, we meet the mysterious voice. A healthy lyrebird. You took excellent care of our new friend. You've helped me solve a fascinating mystery. Here's a little something to say thanks.
At least we got something. Still, I have to do a lot more orders in order to get.
So you know, I've decided to increase the amount of materials you can withdraw from here.
Yeah, like I was saying, I'll have to do a lot more in order to get 4.1 star. Yeah, that's it.
A superb lyrebird. Never would have guessed. Well, at least there was no one in need of help. As for the phantom gas grenade schematic I've shared, it's a highly effective weapon that can be used to disorient human targets. Exposure results in temporary visual and oral impairment, putting hostiles out of action for a while. The perfect tool for sowing chaos in enemy ranks in order to avoid a fight. Keeping quiet mostly. Settled down somewhat. Seems like an old injury is what prevented it from getting around on its own. Lyrebirds are adept at imitating human speech, but this one's darts are on a whole other level. Thinking I might entrust it to the animal shelter once it's recovered. And I expect I'll be asking you for help when the time comes. In any case, I'll get in touch via the SSS after I've made arrangements with the staff there. On detonation, the grenade releases a gas infused with tar particles. When inhaled, it induces a separation of Ka and Ta as your soul is temporarily drawn towards the other side. The afflicted are powerless to act naturally. Won't work on Doom sufferers though. They're immune. To reiterate, the effect is temporary and does no permanent damage. I have to thank you again. Your work was exceptional. I'll be sure to reach out to you through the SSS when I need assistance in the future. There's no shortage of intriguing rumors I'd like to investigate further. See you around, mate.
Order complete.
So let's continue our missions. 4 more orders left and plenty more to come. This is not just a game, this is literally a hard working machine. I mean, you sit here, play through all these orders as if you're actually a courier service. It's really hard work, even though it's digital, but it's too much stressful, and it's a really hard work to get all of these orders to their destination in one piece. This is a tremendous long ride, isn't it? Thank goodness I fast forwarded, right? Okay, so let's see how many stars we get this time.
Thanks for coming. Checking the orders in the system now. Looks great to me. Thanks for taking such good care of it.
Still not a
Now
4.1.
displaying your current order grade. Thanks. Be seeing you.
Order completed.
So which game are you guys looking forward to? There are plenty of games that are coming out. I have seen many YouTubers are already doing walkthrough of Metal Gear Solid Delta remake, but I have no plans for it. Unless you guys request, otherwise I'm not gonna be doing a walkthrough of that game. So this is a BT territory and a lot of BTs are circling around here. I have to take care of all of them before they attack me. So it's one of those stupid BTs who just try to drag you down. They're not strong enough. Okay, we got out. Let's just try to kill them. Yeah, 1 or 2 bullets is enough. No other BT nearby, so let's move on. I'm running out of ammo, but I do have a third cannon and this assault rifle. I think it should be enough. Yeah, for this one. Yeah, that was it. It's funny how these BTs suddenly became weak to me. Previously I was so horrified of all of these BTs that I didn't even dare to enter their region unless I had like those grenades. But now with this machine gun and just regular guns also, I have no problem in facing these BTs. Hang on, so let me just check where we have to go. I have to get up the mountains. So, alright, so there is a pathway. So let me just quickly mark the road for us so that I can take the perfect route, because getting up on this mountain is actually pretty difficult without any direction, because it's very steep in other regions and some of the regions are very easy to drive up. Again a BT. No problem. Oh, the stupid thong. This time the surface area looks a little bit bigger and the number of BTs have increased for some reason. Anyways, not enough to drag me down. I hope they don't damage my backpack and all the cargo that's in it. One or two bullets each and they'll be done. They ran away. They understood that it is no easy task to put me down. Alright, so let's again a BT nearby. Where is it? Oh, there it is. I was on my way. You fool, you came right next to me. That was your fault, not mine. Anyway, so let's head up. Don't want to waste any more bullets on these stupid BTs. Head up the mountain, complete the delivery. I think it was the chronobiologist. I have to check again. Not so sure about the names that they are using. The thing that I hate about the mountain regions, especially this particular facility, is that it's snowing so much that I can barely see where I'm going, and that can actually cause tremendous accidents. Anyway, so we're almost close to the facility, so no need to worry about the chronobiologist. Let's complete the delivery and let's see how many stars we get this time. 4 cargo, 4 deliveries.
Hey there, thanks for stopping by. I'll go ahead and review the orders in the system. Much better than I could have hoped for. How did you even manage to keep it in such good condition? How did you manage to handle so many orders at once? That's some efficient portering. Aw, I appreciate all your help. I don't know where I'd be without it.
At least we got something, but...
Have enough materials? I've made more available to you if you need.
We have to come here a few more times, I guess. I don't like this facility because it's in a weird...
I was thinking this might be of use to you, so take it with my compliments.
Okay, a keychain. Let's see what it does. I don't know how much useful it's gonna
I
be.
made another trinket I think you'll like. A special knot. It's a charm that'll help you form stronger bonds with the people you meet on your travels. Attach it to your backpack. Till next time, Sam.
Anyway, so let's move on. We have better things to do. I'm just looking around and getting the perfect APAS enhancements and gear and everything that I need before we proceed, because we unlocked a lot. I haven't looked at the APAS enhancements in a while, and also maybe I thought I'll just manage my inventory, getting new equipments crafted, everything before I move out, so I was just looking for it. Stuff like this I'll just fast forward so that you guys don't have to see this boring kind of stuff in real time. So we arrived at the place where we have to recover the lost cargo. Looks like we got one. A few more to go. I think they are on the other side of this river. I can see them. So after recovering, I'll just go back and deliver these cargo, and that's it. And one more, I think. I think one piece left, maybe. Yeah, over there, okay. And there's the last piece.
Well done, Sam. That's the last of the cargo. Let's head to our destination and make the delivery.
Gladly. I'll do it. But I don't like this chronobiologist. Located in a awkward position in the mountains. Very difficult to reach. So we made it to the chronobiologist, and let's just deliver this cargo and be done with this order.
Welcome. I'm glad that you could make it. Let's see how those orders are looking. This cargo looks absolutely wonderful. You sure took good care of it. Wait, is that what I think it is? I can't believe my eyes.
Still not 4.5.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
I'll have to come here a lot more time than I thought.
Thanks again. And be careful out there, okay?
Again, I'm just doing this boarding stuffs like managing the cargo, fabricating, customizing, and all that stuff. So all of these stuffs I'm gonna be fast forwarding, so you guys don't have to watch them in real time, and I don't have to give the same boarding commentary every time, like crafting this, doing that. So you can just enjoy watching the guide if you're following it as a walkthrough, which I would highly recommend, because each and every cargo will be delivered with an S rating, and the paths and the routes that I took, the weapons and equipments I crafted are all can be used as a guide, so that you can follow them and you can also get an S rating. Although it's not that difficult, but many of you may find it difficult. So as you can see, I have crafted the coffin, and I'm going back doing those boarding stuffs again, because obviously my shoes had worn out. So you can easily understand how boring this game actually can get. Sometimes you do something, I mean, playing it is not boring, but watching it, doing the same stuff, managing the inventory, you guys will get bored. So I fast forwarded all of this. I quickly realized that the coffin was incapable of climbing up high steep hilly regions, and that is why I had to leave it and go there barefoot. And with this fast forward settings, you will just get to see a glimpse of how difficult it is to climb up these hilly regions in the mountain areas. This can seem like a real life, what can I say, rock climbing. Yeah, that's the perfect word. Without proper equipment, that is. I decided to slow this area down. Just look at this scenery. Absolutely beautiful. If I get a close up, it will look even nicer. I just see. I just did some cargo repairing by using the container repair spray, because the snowfall in this region is also a time fall, which will damage your cargo gradually over time. I was lucky that somebody constructed this tidal bridge. No matter how fast I try, running in the snow is practically impossible. Let's see how many stars we can get from this facility with this one single order.
Good to have you. Been looking forward to this. Checking order status now. Now that is in downright perfect condition. I can't believe it.
Just a little more. Not enough.
Your current porter grade.
Try to be careful. Hope we can chat again sometime.
Order completed. Well done.
So I found this lost cargo and I decided to go back and deliver so that I can get a little bit more stars from this facility. I mean, lost cargo can give us a few more stars, not that it will matter, but somehow, some way it could be helpful. That's why I just went back and delivered it. It wasn't enough, but at least it contributed to something, and I was able to craft a lot of container repair spray and other equipments too. So I always frequently save and load in regions which are very risky of me falling down and dying, or maybe damaging the cargo, because damaging the cargo to me is equal to death. Just look at this region. In a fast forward situation, you can't even understand how difficult it was just to climb up.
Well done, Sam. That's the last of the cargo. Let's head to our destination and make delivery.
The sad thing that I feel like is fast travel is basically useless in this game. I mean, you can just fast travel from one place to another if you want, but the cargo will get a very low amount of likes, and I really don't like it. It just ruins the game for you. I even tried using this catapult to launch myself to save some time. It worked, but it's not impressive though. I tried everything, including jumping from this ramp. This was, I think, much more cooler. And this is one of the reasons I decided to fast forward rather than cut the entire journey, because the journey matters, and in this game journey is actually 80% of the game, traveling from one place to another delivering the cargo. And it may become boring to you, but you will have to acknowledge the amount of hard work I'm doing. Anyways, we made it to the adventurer, so let's deliver the cargo. Let's see how many stars we get from him.
Thank you for coming. Reviewing your orders now. Brought an awful lot of cargo, I see. Very impressive. Wherever did you find this? You're the best. It's been gnawing at me for some time now.
It didn't even increase. What the?
Now displaying your current porter grade.
I've been thinking of giving you this gift. Perhaps you'll find it useful.
At least we got a face mask.
You're much too kind. Take care. Thank you for your help, my friend. I've just finished preparations for my next journey. Would you like to come along? But you're a terribly busy man, I'm sure. Let us both do our very best. Until we meet again.
Order completed.
So I tried to construct a zip line and used it to zip across, because it was getting pretty time consuming traveling from one location to another, and zip lines were made it a lot easier to climb up the mountain. The only problem, you will have to construct the zip lines or have somebody else constructed it so that you can use it efficiently. That saved me a lot of time though. We can't even imagine the time it takes just to walk across the snow, and To give you an example, I'm at my top speed. I'm basically sprinting, but in real time it feels like I'm just walking. Snow is actually slowing me down. So anyway, so let's keep on walking. We collected some cargo over there, and especially this steep climb, it is the worst. Off-road, and don't think that if I had off-roader that would have been nice. No, off-roader doesn't help you. So basically these were the actually part of the order requests. That is why I was here. I remember the last time I came to this facility, I used the climbing anchor to get down, but this time I couldn't find it, so I just took another path. Finally we reached the facility. Now we can just deliver the cargo.
Thanks so much for visiting. I know it's not an easy hike. Let's take a look at the orders. Look at you, handling all these jobs. Really went above and beyond. I really can't thank you enough. I got you something to return the favor. I've been reviewing materials allocations. Made it so you can withdraw more for fabrication if you like.
Now displaying your current order grade.
I present the new and improved stabilizer. It's basically a more compact version of the original. I want to make it more viable for deliveries. It's the least I can do after all the ways you've helped me. Enjoy.
So obviously what we got was a stabilizer, I guess, for the backpack. So I'm gonna be equipping it. It's a level 2 version. The level 1 actually took up the entire backpack space. I couldn't equip anything else. So I'll equip this. Especially it's very useful against when I'm carrying a lot of cargo, especially heavy ones, and during this snowy weather in the mountain regions. Just like the mask that I'm wearing, this one is that important. So I'm gonna be using the DHP Magellan to fast travel from one place to another when I'm not carrying any cargo.
glad that you could make it here. It's like I told you over the SSS. The old man's gone and done his disappearing act again. I'm especially worried since he was in BT territory when we lost contact. All I can do is sit tight and pray that nothing bad has happened. You see, we established a dedicated line of communications to ensure I never miss one of his calls. I have to monitor it at all times, so I might not always be available to receive you. I'm sorry I can't be of more help, but I fear you're the only one who can go out and find him. Check the sub-order I posted on the delivery terminal here. Pick it up if you have the time. Please.
Even though I don't have time, I'm still gonna be doing it because it is a sub-order. And sub-orders give you more likes compared to the standard deliveries. And the lost cargo basically give you the least amount of likes. The most amount of likes you'll be getting obviously is the main mission ones. But that is not possible for currently what we're doing. I'm trying to get at least 4.1 star in total from each and every facility so I can get the best equipments possible before I proceed to chapter 9 and continue with the story mission. And like I said, I will be using the DHP Magellan to fast travel from one facility to another.
We really appreciate your willingness to work late. Checking your orders now. Oh, dropping off someone else's stuff. And here we thought it was gone for good. Thank you so much for your help. It's because of you that we can offer this. I'm increasing the amount of materials you can withdraw. Hopefully it'll be enough for your needs.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
We've improved our road restoration tech. But once you've restored a segment of road, you can now add additional materials to the auto paver to upgrade it. Upgraded roads have special roofs that'll protect you from timefall. They'll also enable vehicles that use them to travel at faster speeds. You should find that they have improved acceleration and can hit higher top speeds when boosting. It should go without saying, but driving faster just comes with its own risks. So be sure to take extra care when negotiating curves, okay? We wouldn't have been able to achieve this breakthrough without your assistance, Sam. Thanks so much for the help. Oh, I've also got a new suit designed to share with you. I personally think it's genius. It was apparently the signature look of a prepper back in the UCA. If you're willing, we hope you can continue to support our work. Take care now.
I took some order from this facility, and obviously I would like to fabricate a custom off-roader for myself before I move out, because off-roaders are really helpful in traveling, but in the mountain areas these are basically useless, so I will be using the off-roaders when I'm not in the mountain regions. And as you can see, I equipped the sticky cannon as well as the armor that we unlocked. Continuously saving very frequently helps you to make less mistakes, and you can just load back from wherever you last saved. And this is the place where the lost cargo was there, so I'm gonna picking it up. This is the place that I'm supposed to come to rescue the adventurer as well as find some lost cargo. But this place is crawling with BTs. Good thing I have a lot of weapons with me, but I'm trying to be as cautious as possible. Sometimes these BTs just send too much of a boss fight. You know, some bosses are so damn tough, it's practically impossible. Most of the time it's okay. I'm starting to get the hang of it just by firing the guns at the BTs directly. Previously I used to be worried a lot, but now as time went by I've gotten used to it. These ones are really tough, but if you attack them and keep on attacking, they'll eventually die before they reach you. Oh, come on. This one is coming my way. So this is what I hate, when these small BTs come out and try to drag me inside the ground. Basically, if they succeed, then it will create a void out and destroy the entire place. A wide area will be taken away from the map. That is what they told. One of the facilities I heard, it never happened to me before, but so haven't really tried it. I don't know about it that much, but what the other facility member citing is basically the very first facility that I reached in Mexico. That guy told me. Anyways, I can see a lot of lost cargo over there. And another running BT. I wonder what are these called. They are pretty weak. Can you believe this? So many BTs in one single place. It's as if like it is a BT producing factory. I think there should be around 30 to 40 BTs in this place. I don't have that much of ammo, but I'll try to efficiently use my guns as possible. I should have just equipped the larger ammo pouch along with the stabilizer. They keep on coming. You know, for once, fighting so many individual BTs, if there was a way to just clear out the entire area of BT permanently, that would have been amazing. I would like to get all of this cargo back to the off-roader before I encounter any other BTs. Okay, so there's another one. I have no problem attacking them first. What I don't like is them attacking me. And sometimes it happens that the BT drags you down and takes you away very far, and suddenly a boss fight appears. It happened to me like once, I think. I'm trying to be as cautious and careful as possible with the cargoes because I don't want a single scratch on them. I guess we'll have to go and look for the adventurer now. There is a BT nearby. Yeah, the cannon fired. Okay, so let's get down. This is what I don't like. They create this small kind of pool kind of thing made of tar with all these tar-like creatures coming out and trying to drag me down. This is what I hate the most. It drains my stamina by a lot. And the pool is quite big. Having these gloves is actually very useful. I don't even have to get out of the off-roader to pick up the chiral crystals or any cargo for that matter. Even if I don't have the sticky cannon, if I just drive close to the any of the lost cargo or any cargo for that matter, I can just easily pick up without getting out from the off-roader just by using my gloves. I think these are climbing gloves, climbing power gloves to be honest, and they are really powerful. All these BTs doesn't even matter to me. I'm not afraid of them. I can easily take them out, so I'm just casually playing through. I like the fact that unlike the human enemies, where if you just fire a shot and everybody around the area gets alerted, the BTs, even if you hit one that is next to another, the other one won't get alerted. That makes sense, they are spirits, they are not real human beings, they are dead. One grenade is enough for all of them. Look at this one, lying down. You're gonna suddenly create a pool and try to drag me inside. That's gonna happen. Another one must be nearby. There it is. So now I understand how all of those puddles and pools made of tar and those BTs appearing from the ground. How did it all happen? When I just drove over these BTs, that's how they attacked me. They were lying and waiting. Another one just carefully walking past by. If I hit a grenade, I'm sure to miss. Wait for him to just stop. No, you know what? It's just a wastage. I'll just go and look for the adventurer. At this point, I don't even know what I'm doing. My objective is now totally to eliminate all the BTs from this area suddenly. Because it's irritating. I don't know how many BTs are there. Seems like more than 50. Or they just keep coming back to life. I don't know. Oh, so he's lying over there. Okay. It's a good thing I packed a lot of blood grenades with me. I can see a trail. There must be another one nearby. No, that one didn't die. Stronger than I thought. Now it's dead. I wonder how many grenades would this one take. One is not working. No, it did. But this one was enough. So I just realized that the adventurer was not in this area, and I just came across here all the way here out of the BT region for nothing. So I decided to check the map and head back to the off-roader, to the location where the adventurer was. So I just fast forwarded this entire journey. No point of you guys waiting for me to see. But I could have just skipped it, but I wanted to let you know that I did an honest playthrough. I just didn't skip or didn't die. Oops, I missed it. Another one, yeah. I think one shot would be enough. Is it? Yeah, it's enough. If there was a machine gun that launched grenades like this, that would have been much nicer. I wonder if this floating sentry gun will do any help for me or not. No, it doesn't do anything. It just launches and that's it. Against the BPs is basically useless. I'm all out of grenades. I'll just use this boomerang. One shot would be enough. Yeah. And next is this guy. Yeah. So I have to find the lost cargo. It's located within this circle. Yeah, this big circle. And the adventure is located in that little circle. So it looks like I will have to cross this lake or river, what I said. Little water stream. Because the lost cargo is on the other side of this water. It's more like a tar at this point, not water, but gotta look for that lost cargo. Okay, so it's I have to get rid of this guy first. It's actually under the timefall shelter and the BP is standing next to it. Kind of funny that timefall shelter was actually giving shelter to the lost cargo. No, it's actually not in the timefall shelter, it was next to it. Anyway, so I'm gonna be resting here to recover. I mean restore the cargo container that. Okay, so another BT is nearby. It hasn't seen me yet. Oh, I missed. No, I hit it. Okay. I didn't hit it properly. I didn't get a perfect shot. Again I missed. What is happening? Maybe he was stronger or my aim was weaker. Anyways. Okay, so let's see the view cargo for delivery. Only acquired one. 3 of them to go. But I think I have put 3 more cargo into the off-roader when I came here. So I'll just have to go and cross-check. I think I've collected all of them. It's inside the off-roader, maybe that's why it's showing like that 3 more cargo to go, but I don't think so. That one is pretty small and it's moving pretty fast. I'm getting pretty tired of fighting with all of these BTs. It's just too much work. Anyway, so let's head out. We have to look for the adventurer. We're done with this place. And the adventurer should be... It should be over there. Over onto that circle. This was actually the place when he first arrived. So I could have just rescued him at that moment. But... anyways. There is a BT nearby, standing next to us.
What do we have here, sir? There he is, the adventurer. He seems to be unconscious. Let's get him in a bag ASAP. Okay, let's carry him back to his shelter.
Alright, so let's take the adventurer back to his home. He came a long way from home. But I do have to leave out my backpack. That is the cost that I have to pay in order to safely take him back to his shelter. You know what? Let's just put this hero figurine and the adventurer onto the off-roader. You know, let's just put only that figurine onto the off-roader, and I'll just take the adventurer back and take my cargo backpack back. Because I'll put all the cargo that is on my backpack onto the off-roader.
Might have forgotten the adventurer.
No, I didn't forget. I just put him back onto the ground so that I can take him back. Because I am not so sure that whether I should be putting him into the off-roader or should be putting him on my backpack and then getting onto the off-roader. I'm not so sure about it. So let's go home. So we are coming close to this facility and we have their lost cargo that we retrieved. and the few other cargo. Maybe it's not for them, maybe it's for them. I'll just have to just go and find out for myself. I believe this is the facility that actually gave me the Boca Skeleton level 1, or I could be mistaken. May not be, maybe some other facilities. Anyway, so let's just get to the point and deliver the cargo.
Oh, pleasure to see you. Hang on while I process your orders. Whoa, brought us an absolute ton of cargo, I see. We'll be sure to put it to good use. I don't know how or where you found this, but I'm so glad you did.
Let's see how many stars I get. A complete 3 star.
Our research has been going great thanks to your assistance. Among other things, it's led us to develop this.
This is what I was talking about. Level 2 Boca Skeleton. I desperately needed it.
I'm increasing the amount of materials you can withdraw. Hopefully it'll be enough for your needs.
Now displaying your current order grade.
We've made some improvements to the Boca Skeleton's design. The increase in power output should allow you to load up even more cargo than before. In addition, the battery is also more efficient, so you can use it for a longer period of time. The skeleton itself now weighs less, too, and can be packed and carried as medium-sized cargo if needed. It still isn't quite up to our ideal standards, but we think this version is more than deserving of your attention. So, give it a try when you can. And we hope we can continue to rely on your assistance with our work here.
Order completed. Well done.
Anyway, so now all we have to do is just go back to the mountains and deliver the adventurer to his shelter. But before that, I am going to be equipping our newly level 2 Boca Skeleton that we just unlocked. This is one of the longest journeys that is gonna take place because the adventure lives very far away. Very far away. And since I have fast forwarded this video, you will get to see how much difficult it is just to get not only an S rating but complete all the orders to get a higher like 4.5 or something stars, so that you can unlock everything. You have to, the amount of work you have to put in a video game, that's too much. Some would say it's absolutely insane, but you know, I am used to playing games like Demon Souls, Dark Souls 1, Dark Souls 2, 3 and Elden Ring, so I always used to farm for souls, and this grinding stuff is I'm used to be honest. At a certain point I got confused, like which path should I take, so I was just looking at the map. I keep checking the cargo conditions and the map and I finally had to just create a route so that I can drive to that place without having any issues, but still this mountain area is very difficult to drive with the off-roader. Well, I'll tell you this much, that I really hate the adventurer, because you know the amount of work I'm putting through just to get him back to his shelter, and after that every damn time as soon as I deliver him to his shelter, he wakes up, gives me a like and goes back to sleeping. It's as if he's pretending to be knocked out or unconscious, but in reality he just doesn't have the energy or the willpower to go back home, so he just sends his son to ask for help from Sam so that Sam can do the dirty work and just carry him all the way back to his shelter. He's one of the most disgusting characters in the video game history, I would say. I hate this guy. I know even seeing this fast forward video of Sam just walking to the adventurous shelter is still so boring. I mean, just imagine what I went through playing all of this, and this is the reason I put a fast forward video so that you guys can understand the struggle that you have to do just to get to not only an S rating but to that 5-star on each and every facility. I think this is one of the reason it is called the walking simulator when the first Death Stranding video game came out. But still, anyways, the game is absolutely awesome, I'll still say. One of the best games I've ever played. And finally we reached the location of the adventurer's shelter. So let's just safely deliver him to his son. Get ready, guys. You will see he's pretending, just like I said. Just see. This time, just look at the nerve of this guy. I hate this guy.
Did you actually manage to find my father? You're a lifesaver, Sam. Hopefully he's not in too rough a shape.
No, of course not.
Well, he's in surprisingly good health.
Yep.
You took excellent care of him, I can tell.
He's like a vampire. I hate him.
Thanks for always being there for us. I'd like to share something with you in gratitude. I've increased your allocation of fabrication materials, Sam.
Now displaying your
At least we got something, but if it was a weapon, that would have been much helpful.
Thank you for saving my father's life again. There's a wide variety of cryptobiotes living in the northeastern reaches of the Australian continent, and my father wanted to collect some specimens. He came away with what he was hunting for, but ran into trouble on the road home, as you saw for yourself. I still can't believe you went into BT territory and managed to get him out of there alive. My father wants to figure out what's got the environment so topsy-turvy these days. And to do that, he's been investigating various phenomena trying to figure them out. Thinks he can make things better for everyone through his adventures. But I think he's aiming too high. Chasing dreams like that is only going to get him killed. Anyway, I wanted to reward you for finding him by sharing the data for thermal pads. They should be of use to you when you're up in the snowy mountains. Good luck out there, Sam.
Since they do not have any orders, I think I'll just... So this is the thermal pad that we just unlocked. We don't need it now. Before I head out, I decided to just take some rest because the sun was setting, and resting would just restore my stamina and everything. And now it's totally dark, so I decided to sleep again till the morning. And when the sun rose, I got out. And I found some lost cargo for the adventurer, and since we are so close to the adventurer, I decided to just go back and deliver this cargo. At least little more points we can get. Maybe we can finally hit that complete star. That little bit was pending still. Let's see how much we get.
Dreadful weather. Sorry you had to deal with it. Right, about those orders. Is this what I think it is? I dare say I've been dreaming about it for days.
It didn't even increase.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
What a shame. Complete wastage of time.
Thank you. Do stay safe, my friend. Thank you again. I'm truly grateful for your help. Well, time for me to get going. My presence has been requested elsewhere, you see, and I am finally in a position to answer the call. We both have a long road ahead of us. Best of luck.
Order completed. Well done.
Next time he goes out, I'm not gonna be helping him. But what am I saying? I'm gonna be going out and helping him till I get a complete 4.1. So anyways, guys, if you like this video, please make sure to drop a like and subscribe to my YouTube channel and follow me on X. and also I'll be posting a complete walkthrough of all the other facilities of Death Stranding 2. So anyway, so thank you for watching. This is BucknGames. Take care. Bye.